Maruti Suzuki now, another important company, a major player at that in the commercial and passenger vehicle sales, passenger vehicles mostly, is launching or is all set to in fact launch its brand new multi-purpose vehicle, which will be the most expensive vehicle till date launched by Maruti.
Entry price 20 lakhs and above, 5th July being the launch date. So let's look at it in context. Maruti has been the people's car in India. It's been a car that has been associated with entry-level cars and slightly more progressive, longer sedans. But largely, it's played its turf beautifully at that, at low-cost cars. And cost price has been the advantage that Maruti has enjoyed. And the small car segment has given it a market share of upwards of 60% consistently. Some competition from Hyundai, but nicely thoughted. So Maruti has been a very, very stable, strong player, 60% market share in the small car market. And now it's seeing that the game is shifting. The demand for bigger cars, MPVs, SUVs, compact SUVs on the rise, and Maruti is now pivoting into that segment. Of course, let's understand it shares the technology and manufacturing plants with Toyota. And Toyota Innova, followed by the high cross version of Innova, which is a hybrid, is the same platform that is going to be used for the Maruti Invicto. And 5th July is when the car launches, and this is Maruti's
bookings have started, though.
Bookings have started. This is Maruti's statement that, hey, you know, we've got the Jimny, we are getting into the SUV space. We have been in the MPV space with the Ertiga, with the XL6, but we haven't really played the high entry barrier 20 lakh and upward elite segment yet, but we are in to drive that as well.
Okay, and looking to capture the brand new MPV market, of course, with their Invicto, which is all set to hit the market. The bookings have started. What sort of momentum are we seeing on ground? Are people likely to buy this? What are you hearing from social media as you continue to track?
I'll tell you what it's up against, and that will give you an idea of how well it's going to do. It's up against the Toyota Innova and the Toyota Innova High Cross to start with. These are, after a point, Indian favorites, as far as buying is concerned. What are the other options that are new options that are in the market for the Toyota Innova High Cross? You have the Mahindra Scorpio N, and then you have the XUV 700 as well. That's the kind of vehicles that it's going up against, and all these, the kind of pre-bookings that XUV 700 got. It was absolute madness at that point in time, and in deliveries took 3 months and 6 months sometimes. So
I waited for 6 months.
There you go. So so that's a competition that is up against. The problem is that Jimny itself has been running into problems since its pre-bookings, with the pricing of the Jimny coming under heavy criticism. So Maruti is making, sort of having birthing pangs in this particular segment of, MPVs, fully loaded MPVs. We're talking about a very tech-heavy car as well. Maruti is trying to up the ante as far as, a Toyota Innova, but with a lot of tech loaded. All the features that a Toyota Innova has, inside the car. Little bit of changes design-wise. The grille is going to be, the front grille is going to be different, and the car that's Invicto is going to come with new alloy wheels as well. That's going to be a difference from the Toyota Innova. So there are some small changes, but largely making sure it ticks all the boxes the Toyota Innova does, and at a price range that's competitive.
Okay, price range is going to be competitive. A car from Maruti stable, which will be over 20 lakhs and above, will be sold through Nexa dealership and is getting some sort of momentum there, building on ground with people we don't know will be queuing up or not queuing up, but it is looking to capture the MPV market.